What's going on, kids? How you doing? Hello. Hi. How you doing? Hello. Hi. Hello. Happy Friday. I hope you made it here in one piece. I am going to be playing the beta today. I'm looking forward to it. I'm wondering how they've polished, how they've tweaked it since the last time it ran. I'm wondering if we're going to have more gear. Ah! Hello, Aylward. Aha! You had a point. I got you now. How you doing, buddy? Shit, as Kanye say, I'm a broke bitch. Yo, he posted 2 hours ago. Keep in mind, 2 hours ago, after sunset in most places in the US. Good morning, retards. I'm fucking dying. Him crashing out all day has been the funniest thing I have encountered all week, and it is 100% it has been an all-day crash out for him, and it is slaying me, I swear. After I found it, I just sat there like, wow, he's really making it. It was like he was on a clock hand, right? He was on a clock hand, and for whatever quadrant of the political quadrant chart he was in on that clock hand, he's like, I gotta piss off everyone in this quadrant right now. That is what he did. He worked to piss off all four sides of the political spectrum quadrant chart all day, and it worked. Because people are livid. Oh man, it was good. It was good. I can't even complain. It is honestly some of the funniest shit I've encountered all week. Dumb as hell. What is wrong with you right now? Okay, there it is. I was about to say, what are you doing, Wilds Beta? Pro wasn't chaotic neutral. He invented chaotic. Dude, seriously, it was like chaotic. Let's cue this up to Captor. Ah, there it is. Thank you for participating in the Monster Hunter Wilds beta test. Our team is hard at work adjusting, polishing, and crafting the highest quality experience we can for the official release of the game. Though our focus on the final version means that some changes have not made their way into this test, we hope you enjoyed your hunts. Keep an eye on our official website and social accounts for news on what's changed in the full game. Save data won't be carried over, blah, 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 blah. Yes, we all know this. That looks like some good coffee. Oh, my kitty cat. I'm still debating if I will grab this game on release. A friend of mine's threatening to gift me the full pre-release thing. I can't remember what it was called. Some super deluxe double Hoonter supporter edition. I don't fucking know. I told them specifically not to because I don't believe in pre-ordering. I'd rather the game come out. Even if I play a beta of it, that still doesn't assuage my feelings on like how a game might be. Because yes, they're bringing back unique weapons, and unique weapons are incredibly important. They've been one of my favorite parts of Monster Hunter for a long time, because you can really see the essence of a monster in the weapon you craft from it, unlike Monster Hunter World, which they were just generic skins slapped over like a whatever weapon, and it was kind of lame. Anyway, like the weapon designs are some of my favorite parts. However, the other half of that is the armor designs are also an incredibly important point, and the fact that there were such unique differences between the male and female hunter armor sets, but this time they're just generic. I don't know how I feel about that. I really liked my my Rathalos and Rathian fucking ballerina knight tutu on the female hunter that I had, and then it was just big chunky knight armor on the male hunter. I like that difference. I like those things. I think the only game I pre-ordered was Don't Starve, and that was very long ago. Are we counting Kickstarters as pre-orders? Because there's a few that I've pre-ordered if they count. Let's do it. Private lobby. I'm by myself, baby. That's a new option. I wasn't there before. Probably count. That is if it was a successful Kickstarter, like Darkest Dungeon / Lisa. Well then, I backed Lisa, Bloodstained, Shovel Knight, Sunless Sea. You said only the successful ones, right? Because if you said only the successful ones, then I've got one really big one that doesn't count. I'll admit it to you guys. I'll come clean. I'll tell you. What the fuck? Did you see her face? What the fuck was that? Did you see her face for? No, Aylward, no. I regret to inform you that I backed Mighty Number 9. A communication error has occurred. Why has a communication error occurred? What is going on with my computer? What is going on? I think it is having some difficulties loading here. It's affecting my model and everything. Settings. Options. Okay. Frame rate 60, frame rate capped. That game baited a lot of people, yeah. Oh, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night was another one that I backed. Okay, we're setting this on medium. Okay, setting it on medium helped a little bit. Bloodstained I played for a bit. I have to finish it someday. Bloodstained's so good. I need to play that for the channel. I absolutely adore that game. It is so very good. And they've given it so much support since it came out. Low. Bloom. Off. Makes me remember a lot of Aria of Sorrow, and Aria is my favorite Castlevania alongside the classics. Favorite Castlevania is actually kind of rough. Aria of Sorrow was very good, but I really liked Rondo of Blood. So that's a really rough choice there. Depth of field. Off. Variable rate shading performance. Okay, how's my... Jesus Christ. Yo, this is much more intensive than it was before when I played. Like, way more intensive. Holy shit, it is chugging. What happened? When I played the beta before, like, it was nowhere near as intense as it is right now. It is having some difficulties. Goodness gracious me, oh my. Well, and that's weird because I did the benchmark and the benchmark said I shouldn't have any problems. What the hell happened? Okay, hold on. I haven't tested the beta yet, but it seemed like a certified wilds moment. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna keep VSync on because I think we're gonna need it. Maybe it's only in lobby considering it shows a lot of players, but I'm in a private lobby. It shouldn't show any players right now. Whatever, let's take a mission. Let's get out in the field and see if that fixes it. Whoa, Sekiret. No. Bad. No. Yeah, there are private lobbies now. Maybe that's the issue. Oh my god, it's a Gypsyros, isn't it? Oh my god, it's a Gypsyros. She just described a gypsy. Okay, optional quests. Investigate the Chupacabra. Raid Dow. Lahara. Okay, it's not listed here. So I imagine I have to go out in the hunt and find it. Okay. I really like Gypsaurus, the goofy fuck. Okay, let's try and get out in the field and see if this helps. Because holy shit, like it is chugging. It is really chugging right now. Like, a lot. In fact, it's chugging so hard it's affecting my model. What the fuck? Why is he screaming downstairs? Hold on a second. I have no idea why he is screaming. He is just yelling for me from across the house. Riz about to turn into a Porygon? I would rather be a Porygon than experience what I'm currently experiencing. Like, look at this frame rate. Jesus Christ, man. This is rough. This is really rough. All right, hold on. I just pressed... Wait, tab is call? I thought E was... What the fuck? Stop it. Okay, tab is call. All right, that answers that. All right. Is DLSS on? I don't know. Let me check. Oh, sorry. I'm set to medium. Upscaling mode is currently balanced. Yeah, DLSS is currently the setting here. My graphics are set to custom. But the thing is I just changed it to medium because the graphics I were using weren't working out for some reason. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and... I'm going to set this to lowest real quick. See if that fixes the frame rate. If this doesn't fix the frame rate, it's something else. Okay, it did not fix the frame rate, so it's definitely something else. Try disabling DLSS. Okay. Disable, and we're gonna set that. It's still behaving weirdly. It's not as weird now. Sometimes it helped us, sometimes it doesn't. Well, it's affecting my my model, which tells me it's just eating my graphics card alive for some reason, even though I turned down the settings. This is weird. And it's currently set to lowest. I was set to, I want to say either medium or high. Wait. Why did I set it to high and my frame rate got... But what the fuck? I just set it to high and my frame rate got better? Excuse me? How does that work? How did I set it to more... What? I set it to high and my frame rate improved. How did my frame rate improve? Ah, yes, German space magic. This is Capcom. It's clearly Japanese space magic. This does not make any sense. Okay, no, this doesn't make any sense at all. What the fuck? What the fuck? Huh? I'm so confused right now. I have no idea what's going on. Well, it improved my frame rate, but my model is still chugging. Now that is just bizarre. DLSS renders at a smaller resolution, so if you're rendering at 1080 at medium, high might be 720p. Oh. They scale it to your monitor resolution. Okay, well, I just set it to medium and my frame rate seems to be staying, so... Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Is there a default setting for this? Okay, PC specs. Local beta turns VTuber into Biden for a few seconds. Ah. It's a good trip to mass quality while increasing performance. Yeah, I could see that. Reset all to default. Okay, I reset all to default. We're just gonna go out and hunt, see how it goes. That's what we'll... Whoa, what the fuck? Wait, hold on. Why did... I reset all to default. Why does it look like my screen is covered in Vaseline now? What the fuck? Hold on. Wait, what? So I set it to default, and now it looks like my screen is covered in Vaseline? Eh? I'm honestly confused. 1280 by 720. Why was I set to 1280 by 720? What? I'm so confused. Some issues that you may encounter with DLSS is that motion blur causes the pixels are getting mushed together. Well, the thing is I had motion blur turned off in the first place. No, that made it worse. That made it much worse. Goodness gracious. I have a decent PC. I have no idea what's going on here. Truly, I have no idea. Render scaling. Huh. I don't know if that would have anything to do with this right now. I do know that it still looks like everything is covered in Vaseline. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the title screen real quick. I meant that the DLSS can make it so that you get some motion blur built in, but it's not as bad as turning on motion blur. Oh, okay. It did not take me back to title screen. I must have accidentally clicked out entirely. Okay, let's try and reboot the game. I have no idea what... Like, I restored the defaults, and all of a sudden it looked like everything was covered in jelly and bad decisions. Which is, you know, your typical Friday night for me, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. How you doing, Natris? Hello. Welcome. It's like you heard I was having mild technical difficulties, so you were summoned. You were just like, ah, yes, I hear. I hear, and I am there. Have you gotten a chance to log in and see Rhino Heirloom? He's pretty neat. He looks pretty neat, at least. I like him. Try decreasing DLSS. It might help with the Vaseline screen. DLSS was off. DLSS was entirely off. Like frame generation and all that was shut down. I don't know if I should enable it again. Blech. They're stealing my model's frames. See, stuff like this, Natris, is making me think I should go to a 2 PC setup. Making me think that maybe I should just do what I was going to do in the first place and buy a better computer and load that one up with Steam and then just have the one with all my stream stuff as normal. See, all of this is fine. All this looks fine. But then I get in game and it just starts looking weird. Just taking a quiz? Ooh, you're taking a school quiz? Which one are you taking? Yes, autosave. Yes. Skip. Options. She still looks fine. I think it's something that they changed. Okay, so this is disabled. Upscaling is disabled entirely. So I don't have DLSS on. Render scaling is at 100%. Bloom, we'll click that onto low. Motion blur off. I took one for secure programming. It was about exploiting shell bash and system calls on assembly in C. C or C+? Should I enable DLSS, I wonder? Well, these are the defaults after all. And my model is once again chugging. Jesus Christ, holy shit. What are you doing to me? My computer is entirely, like, built for this shit, and I took the, God, what is it called? I took the benchmark, and the benchmark went perfectly fine. My GPU is being maxed out. Holy shit. This thing is maxing out my GPU? I'm sorry? Okay, no, hold on. I gotta nip this in the bud real quick. Hold on. What is going on here? It's OBS. OBS is taking up more GPU space right now than the game. By a lot. Holy shit. What the fuck? OBS, what the fuck are you doing? My CPU is maxed out too. Is it thermal throttling? I don't think it is. Hold on, let me check. Let me pull it up. No, I'm not thermal throttled right now. I'm capping out at a comfortable 75, which is a little higher than I usually run when I'm under load, but it's not like alarmingly high. And it's swiftly dropping. But it's all in OBS. OBS is fucking me right now. What is so intense that you are feeling this right now, OBS? I have nothing graphically intense running at all. What are you doing? I really don't know. What the fuck? Eh? See, guys, this is why you never update OBS. Hold on. Let me try something real quick. Eh. OBS mining in the background. It better fucking not. I will go down there myself. Yeah, OBS is currently eating up a solid 40% of everything I got right now. I'm honestly, I'm puzzled. I'm confused. I have no idea why it's doing this. It usually doesn't. And my CPU's at 100%, and Monhun Wilds is taking up 40%. Holy fuck. How is Monhun Wilds using so much of my... How is Monhun Wilds using so much of my CPU and not any of my GPU? What the fuck? Like, Monster Hunter Wilds is using 0% of my GPU? What the fuck? Is this a fucking... This is a, Helldivers 2 situation, isn't it? All over again. Same thing. They're both capped out at 100%. Holy shit, what the fuck? This is killing me. I have no idea what's wrong, because if I shut the game down, everything's fine. So it must be related to the game somehow. Okay. Let's try this. We're gonna try that. and NVIDIA Reflex, whole 9 yards. That dropped my GPU to 96%. Hooray, I guess. A whole 3%. What the fuck? I legitimately have no idea what's going on. Monhan Wilds is taking up 36%. My GPU, it is taking up 0%. I'm confused. How does that work? That doesn't make any damn sense. Okay, I'm cracking open OBS. What are you using? What are you using so much of, OBS? Okay, let's try this real quick. I'm sorry for the scuff, everyone, but I need to figure out what the hell is going on here. Let's go ahead and yeah. Wow, haven't seen this for a while, have you? Jesus. There's a blast from the fucking past. It's still eating it. It's still eating it like a fat man left alone in an ice cream sandwich factory. All right, close. And GPU upon closing. Okay, so it must have been lying about how much GPU utilization it was giving me, because my GPU immediately just dropped to 30%. So there's no way that OBS was actually using that much because of the fact that my GPU just dropped like a stone. So it must have been Monhan Wilds using up most of the GPU. So that was a lie, according to my my resource monitor. Thank you, resource monitor, for openly lying to me, telling me that Monhan Wilds was using 0% when it was actually using 70% of my GPU. What happened? Y'all were here when I played the beta before. I did not have these issues. It was entirely optimized. What the fuck changed? Okay, CPU is still weirdly high. Why is this? Why are you so high? I think at this point, guys, I'm definitely gonna have to move to a 2 PC setup. I hate saying that, but I think I'm gonna have to. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Check performance real quick. Yeah, my GPU has already dropped down to 62 Celsius. Like, temperature is just dropping like a stone. So that was definitely Monhan Wilds. What the fuck, Capcom? Oh, and I came back, so my chat window reset. Cool beans. What's going on, Raiden? How you doing? Hello. We're investigating scuff right now. We're investigating heavy scuff. This is concerning would be a good way to say it, because last time I ran the Monhan Wilds beta, I didn't have a single problem and everything was fine. Now it's giving me all kinds of shit. Why are you giving me all kinds of shit all of a sudden is my question. What changed? What could they possibly have changed in the Monhan Wilds beta to absolutely fuck performance? Because holy shit, it's bad. Like, really bad. Like, bad. Okay. Well, I wish I still had the benchmark installed so I could run that to see if that's related at all. But I don't. I uninstalled that. They added a crypto miner. It honestly feels like it. I have no idea what the fuck's going on, man. Because I played this last time and I had no issue. I'm running a pretty decent rig. I did the benchmark. Benchmark gave me pretty high marks. You guys saw I post my results. It shouldn't be chugging along like this at all. And the fact that it's affecting my model tells me something's really fucking wrong with it. We'll see if we can boot it up. find out what's wrong. I'm honestly curious as to what they fucked up, because it was really, really smooth before. I didn't have to mess with my graphics settings at all, except for turning off motion blur. And that was out of a personal preference, not out of a performance preference. So it went from having 0 problems at baseline and me just deactivating motion blur to entirely making my rig just chug. Which is a hell of a jump. Well, hey guys, if you were thinking on pre-ordering this game, this should answer a few questions that you have, yeah? How you feel about pre-ordering now, guys? You feel confident? You feel confident in that pre-order? Never pre-order. Never pre-order. Never pre-order, guys. See, this is a lesson. Never pre-order. Even because, like, if I had went and pre-ordered the game after my experience with the beta last time and got this starting this time, I would be so fucking furious. Wait, hold on. Let me try and do something real quick here. Capture, damn you. I will pre-order FromSoft Games and only FromSoft Games. I mean, I wouldn't even pre-order those. I'm gonna be honest. The performance concerns me. Like, normally Capcom are pretty good on this, but this time something happened. Am I up? Yep, I'm chugging. I am chugging. Same with me, but for RGG. Yeah, that's fair, I guess. We all have our weaknesses. I understand that. Online single player. Their track record is just that good. Yeah, I guess it's Sony fucking up their track record, right? Sony and Sega at the moment. So that's fair. Has the pirate game come out yet? You need to tell me how that is once it drops. It's a game about Majima and he's a pirate. How would I not be interested in it, guys? Like, dude, that's the best. Okay, we're loaded in. I'm still chugging. Holy shit. This is rough. I honestly don't know what to tell you here. And again, if I had based my pre-order solely off of performance during the other beta, how would I look right now? I'd feel really fucking dumb with my computer chugging like this if I had already pre-ordered, right? Switch weapons X, right? Yeah, I'll take that, thank you. Well, let's do some non-intensive stuff at the moment. Let's do some non-intensive stuff. Let's check out the blacksmith, see if they have any weapons for me. We'll try and go on at least one hunt, and if that doesn't work out, oh fucking well. Still prepping there? Okay, so she's got nothing for me, so I've pretty much just gotta... And you can mount from anywhere in the camp, huh? Okay. Watch it run fine after a restart. Well, that's just the thing. I just restarted the game. If you're talking about my computer, I restart my computer before every stream. Before every stream, I shut down my computer. I bring it back online. I open only the programs I need, and I play like that. I do that specifically so I don't have a lot of stuff running in the background. Like if I was running paint.net and forgot it and it's going to eat up all my bandwidth and all that kind of shit. No, I don't do that. I only... This is after a restart. So if you're saying that a restart will magically fix it, I regret to inform you that I do that literally every single time right before I stream. So if a restart will fix it, there's a problem. That's just the thing. The beta before was perfectly fine. I didn't have a single problem with it. You guys watched it. It was it ran like, I even complimented how good it was running. Now it's booty cheeks, and I don't know why. Well, I am all out of ideas on how to fix this. I really don't know what I could possibly do. I tried setting to lowest. I tried setting to medium. I tried all these other things and none of it seemed to work. So I don't know. I really don't know. I tried tweaking the individual options. I tried resetting to defaults. I tried doing all this other stuff and nothing seemed to fix it. Damn, I guess you'll have to switch to Yakuza. Recheck those votes, my guy. If I'm switching now, I'm switching to Armored Core. Yakuza didn't get a single vote. What do you mean switching to Yakuza? It was in 3rd place out of 3. What are you? That's not how that works. Motion sickness reduction. Well, that's cute. I like that. Wait, motion sickness reduction, motion blur? Okay, this off can reduce motion sickness. Yeah, all right. I have no idea what the fuck the problem is. It's bad. It's real bad. And I got a real nice PC too. I haven't a clue, fellas. I haven't a clue. Let's go in the tent. Let's see if... Okay, no. Frame rate's better here. But my model's still chugging. So it's definitely the game running. We still only have the one, huh? Alright. I guess the Hope series is the standardized set this time. We'll try and go on a hunt, and if it don't work out, then I'm sorry, folks, but I tried. Tabs call. Alright. You seem to be having difficulties catching up with me. Weird lizard bird thing. So your Securet can't jump, but you can jump off of your Securet. Duly noted. It's not an alpha, but we'll try it. Wait, hold on. That's focus mode? Okay. Yeah, the beta's running worse for me than the benchmark tool. The benchmark tool ran completely smooth. Okay. Well, at least I remembered how to do that. So they have smaller variants out in the field. That's cool. Yeah, my model is still chugging like crazy. No, Lurker, this is not intentional. I promise I wouldn't do something like this on purpose. I love Monster Hunter too much to sabotage it like that. Ow. You dick nozzle. The fuck? What the hell was... Do you guys see whatever that was in the screen? Was that a particle fly that just got stuck? I got distracted by it. Yeah, this is definitely not running smooth. I might as well be a ping tuber at this point. I might as well bring back my old model. What the fuck, man? I have ran really graphically intensive games. I've ran Elden Ring and not had these issues. Okay, that's a new icon. You guys seeing that? So... And that's the follow-up. Okay. I have no idea. I have no idea what that was. Whoops. There we go. And then it's shift, right? Pizza cutter. Pizza time. So we did. So the game is chugging and my model is chugging at the exact same time. Sticky rock. Gross. Has anyone else out there experienced the same kind of issue, I wonder? Has anyone had a similar problem when playing the beta? Because first beta was fine. This beta is several words for not fine. Frame rate is chuggy. It's making my model look weird. Huh. And you can use half files now, huh? Ow. Yeah, guys, I don't think this is gonna work, because if you're looking at my model and you're looking at the game, then you're seeing just how bad it's running. I wanted to give it a chance out in the field, see if maybe it would, like, get better. It is not. I'm able to hunt like it, but barely. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I've already tried all that lurker. I've tried all that. I've tried enabling DLSS. I've tried turning it off. I've tried turning my settings to their lowest. Only when I close the game do things get fixed, which tells me that the problem does lie with the game. But, like, what the fuck did I do? What the fuck is wrong with the game then? because I tried all the settings. I tried turning it into like super performance mode. Nothing worked. So I really don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. From what she said in the camp, though, there's a Gypsyros here, which is neat, but I don't know if I'll be able to hunt it. How fun is this for you guys to watch me just be 2 frames per second at all times? Legitimately, what the fuck is this? Meh? 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 It only improves a little bit when I get away from the window. Hold on, let me check something real quick. In model settings, options. No. None of my model settings have changed. Confidence is still at 100%, so tracking is still 100%. So this is entirely, completely due to the game. What the hell? I got nothing, guys. As much as I was looking forward to playing this, I don't think I can. I definitely can't, like... it's like I said before. Imagine if I had pre-ordered. Imagine if after the last beta experience, I had actually pre-ordered the game because I was so confident, because like I said before, it was smooth like butter. Imagine if I had pre-ordered. How would I feel right now? I'd feel pretty fucking dumb, right? I'm just running around to see how it's affecting my performance. It seems to be consistently bad everywhere, despite the fact that with the beta, well, the first beta, it was consistently good everywhere. I didn't have any frame drops during that. I didn't have anything this bad. It was good. It felt really good. It felt buttery smooth. But now it's the opposite. I have no idea if they introduced crypto mining into the back end. If Capcom decided to get a little greedy and introduce a little bit of Bitcoin mining, I don't fucking know. But whatever they introduced between then and now, it is holy shit. Like, you guys can see it on my model, how it's taxing my system. And as much as I'd love to stress test my system by running it at 100% at all times, I can't justify that. That would be a really stupid thing to fucking do. So I don't know, guys. What do you think? Are you good with me being oddly 2 FPS? A return to ping tuber days? Is this a deal breaker for you? Because this can't look good on your end. It does not look good on my end. Like, not even a little. Gameplay looks good, and I rarely watch the model. See, that's the thing. I know a lot of people do the opposite. Pop-up camp professional. Now this looks like booty cheeks. This, yeah, frame rate's chugging, OBS is chugging. Hold on a second, let me take off my headphones. Computer sounds like a wind tunnel. Holy shit. What the fuck? Hold on, what? I haven't had any game tax my rig like this, and I've played Armored Core, I've played Elden Ring, I've played a whole bunch of pretty taxing games. Not a single one of them have taxed my rig like this. The fuck is your problem? Quit. Save and quit. Save your progress. And just like that, my system's fine. The system's fine. Huh. I got nothing, guys. Cyberpunk? Cyberpunk didn't give me any problems either. I didn't have a single issue with Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk ran fine on my Steam Deck, for fuck's sake, but this is like, god damn. This is some next level problems here. I honestly have no idea. This is some next level problems. You can tell the difference in my model now that I just closed it. Everything's a lot smoother. It's actually tracking my face. I no longer look like a slideshow. There's nothing but frustration right now because the last beta worked well. I am more irritated right now because that means something that they did to the sauce between then and now has totally fucked up the recipe. Because the last beta was smooth and I was in multiplayer. This one I was by myself and it was fucked. And that's after I tried tweaking all of the settings. I have no idea, guys. I'm lost. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Let's go to the community hub. Who else is having this? Okay, hold on. Somebody else is having the same problem. If you download and replace the current NVNGX DLSSG.dll with the new versions from like Tech Power Up, it might help your FPS. What the fuck? Wait, what? Even with this, my game still runs like shit. 3080 and i7, by the way, and I can't even get a stable 60 FPS. Changing graphic settings from ultra to lowest changed nothing about the frame rate. So yeah. So a lot of people are saying that it's running like shit between the last one and now. I wonder why. I'm honestly like, this is really confusing to me because like cracking the hood, it shouldn't look like this. Refunded, Jesus Christ. Capcom's ongoing disregard for PC players. Monhun bros, I don't feel so good. It's looking like slow inputs, input delay, refunded, FPS problem. Jesus Christ. They removed counter guard from Lance for some reason, which is really weird because counter was one of the best things on Lance. What the hell? I'm puzzled. I got nothing, guys. I'm looking through all of my settings, or I'm looking through all of the community settings here. Blurry visuals on 1080. Controller cannot connect. A bunch of Porygon fucking pictures from the game. Good game. Recommended. Good game. I coomed 8 times while playing. Monster Hunter becoming mainstream was a mistake, I swear to God. It was better when nobody knew what the fuck it was. Game run like shit. Refunded. DLSS makes my game run worse. Refunded. Holy fuck, they're tearing this thing to pieces in the community center. What happened? I was gone for a bit. I tried a hunt with it and I was chugging like crazy. I have no idea. Crashing on launch. What did you do to the beta? Frame gen and crashing. FSR 3 and FG better than DLSS on RTX. Huh. I'm puzzled. I'm confused. I'm discombobulated. I am a little let down with how it was before. I am extremely let down, actually. And then you have a bunch of world babies who are bitching. Monster Hunter Wilds is a complete... Hold on. Monster Hunter Wilds is a complete total downgrade from Monster Hunter World. The combat has been made worse in the following aspects. It is no longer a tactical dance with the monsters in terms of combat. Rather, you are now a button masher in an action game when fighting against the monsters. Motherfucker, going from Monster Hunter Generations to Monster Hunter World... Monster Hunter Generations was a tactical dance with a monster. Monster Hunter World was, look how fast I can go. I can flip. Look at me go. That, like, you want to talk about removing a lot of the tactical dance aspect out of it. The old fucking 4U Generations, or I guess 4 and Double Cross, I guess if you want to call them by their fucking Japanese names, whatever. Those were games where it was about tactical positioning and forethought. World was more of a fast-paced action game. Also, imagine complaining about the Sekret when it had an equivalent in Rise. These people did not play Rise. These guys are fucking terrible. Nobody tell Riz about Rise. No, I've played Rise. And I've talked about Rise on stream. Remember? Tachikoma, get the fuck out of here. I've talked about Rise on stream. Rise felt more like Generations, but they still took a lot of the tactical aspect out of it, and I honestly preferred when the game was slower and you actually had to think about positioning and you were punished for bad positioning more. Now, Rise was a step in the right direction after World, because World was... Well, I'm just gonna be straightforward. World was shit. I'll have you know, Riz, that World was my first Monster Hunter game, and I made Hunting Horn, and I think it's the best game ever. No. No, Lurker, you're not even funny. Not even as a joke. No. I really don't know. Yeah, I'm looking through the community post, and it's a bunch of people complaining about terrible optimization and a bunch of world babies complaining about the fact that it's not like World. Which, like, fuck world babies. I'm gonna be absolutely honest. World was one of the worst things to happen to Monster Hunter. Yeah, I'm a total... Yes, you're exactly right, Lurker. I am completely a Monhun boomer right now. But you know what? Monhun boomers made Monhun what it is. We are the early adopters. We were part of Monster Hunter from the start. We played Monster Hunter from the beginning. So if anyone's allowed to bitch, we are. And World made Monhun go even more mainstream than it already was. And that started the downfall, because you had people coming from WoW and you had people coming from Final Fantasy XIV saying, I would really like dungeons and raid bosses, and yeah, those kind of people. Fuck those people. I hate them so fucking much. I would like Monster Hunter to not be about hunting the monsters. I would like smaller mobs and little fights in between the monsters with a big boss at the back of a raid. Yeah, it's going bad. It's going bad, Aylward. Game... I'm going through the community posts right now on Steam. It's bad. It's really bad. Beta is buggy and not optimized. They should have released a new one, because this performance only discourages a lot of people from buying the game. Just look at the difference between the benchmark tool and this. Can barely run above 15 FPS for me before and after a CPU upgrade. Holy shit, he actually upgraded his CPU for this. Astounding lack of performance for such an expensive, long-running title as Monster Hunter. The second beta test is the exact same build as the prior beta 3 months prior, which doesn't go a long way to assure me and any changes for performance are coming for the full release in a full week. I don't think it is. I don't think the new beta is the same as the old beta, because the old beta worked and this one fucking doesn't. Would not recommend buying this on PC in general, unless you have a PC that can run games like Arc Ascended at 50 plus FPS. Arc Ascended is unoptimized trash. If you can run that at 50 plus FPS, you've got like a space station computer. PC freezing and crashing. This feels terrible. Oh god, this one's a world baby. You guys ready? Are you ready for the fucking world baby? All in all, this game feels nothing like Monster Hunter World. They remove let me put on my actually voice. They removed a lot of mechanics and it feels really bad. Hey guys, as somebody who's been playing since 2, played a lot of Mon Hunt Try, and has like, I played a little bit of 2, I played a whole lot of fucking Try, and I've been playing every installment since then except for World because I got pissed at it because it didn't feel right. One thing that Monster Hunter does in every single installment is they remove mechanics. Monster Hunter 4 had Frenzy. Monster Hunter Generations did not have Frenzy. They removed Frenzy and they replaced it with something else. You had your Apex monsters, right? Not there. Like, they remove core mechanics or really big mechanics in every single game. Why are you surprised right now? This is like, how are you shocked? This is from game to game that they remove this. Hey, I think Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate came out before Bloodborne. Get out of here. I think Monster Hunter fuck, my brain just shut off. Hold on. Okay. I think Monster Hunter Wilds is bad because unlike Monster Hunter Rise, there are no wire bugs. Where's my soak binds? Where's my wire bugs and all that? Where's my grapple binds? Where's my piloting monsters with my soak bugs and all that shit, huh? That mechanic isn't there, so it doesn't feel right. Ooh, except wire bugs were something that was exclusive to Rise, and we have stuff like that all the time. Monster Hunter Generations had Hunter Arts. Are Hunter Arts in World? Well, okay. Like, if that's one of your main complaints, I regret to inform you, World Baby, that you're going to have a really rough time from here on out, because Monster Hunter constantly removes shit like that all the time. From installment to installment. It's what keeps the hunts fresh. It's what makes it unique. And sometimes, like the wire bugs, you'll really miss those mechanics because I fucking love wire bugs. But other times, like with Frenzy and Frenzied Monsters and Frenzied Monstered Invasions and Frenzied Apex Invasions and most of Devil Joe, you don't miss them so much, you know, because you're like, yeah, I'm good, actually. I could do without that. My god, this community hub is fucking rough. Wow. Hold on. Bad optimization currently. Shaders took almost 25 minutes to compile, and yet at high and very high settings, so many surfaces weren't loading. The tutorial boss Chatacabra was a polygon diamond mess. DLSS helped with FPS, but texture loading was a big issue. Huh. So it's not just me. Oh, I always wanted to try Hunter Arts. Apparently Alchemy was OP. Alchemy was pretty good, but Valor was where it was at. Valor is fucking amazing. Valor Charge Blade and Valor Heavy Bowgun is the funniest fucking thing you will ever play. Let me just paint a picture for you. Heavy Bowgun. If you've played Monster Hunter and you've played Heavy Bowgun, you know the experience. You are holding a minigun. You do not move fast with a minigun. That's not how it works. Valor Heavy Bowgun, however, would you like to sprint faster than any monster anywhere? Cool, just dodge an attack or two. If you dodge an attack using Valor mode, then holy shit, all of a sudden you're a Heavy Bowgun with a motorcycle strapped onto you and you're good. You just in one direction. Oh, Riz is yapping. I can't play the game right now, man. I'm locked out of hunting. What do you expect? I gotta yap. Otherwise, I'm gonna try and validate. Maybe it's something to do with that. Let's validate real quick. Verify integrity. It's also full of people who didn't read the notice at the start. Barely any difference between this one and the first beta. Like, yeah, they said there wouldn't be. Also, what's Valor Gunlance like? Valor Gunlance is... I'm gonna be absolutely honest. Gunlance's motion values in Generations made it not worth playing. The move set, now here's what I mean by that. The move set of Gunlance is the funnest you'll ever find. Like, the moveset, it feels like you are a god. The damage you're doing, on the other hand, makes you feel like you have a confetti cannon, and that's it. Even the strongest Gunlance in the game, you feel confetti cannon. It's bad. The motion values were completely fucked in Generations for Gunlance. It's a really sad story. I really miss Hoonter arts, actually, now that we're on the subject. I really liked Hoonter arts on account of the fact that with Hoonter arts, you could turn your charge blade into a giant fucking laser sword and bisect a monster. That is so fun. They're a lot of people like to talk smack on Gen whenever they try out Generations, but the fact that you could have a giant fucking laser blade and bisect the monster, 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100. Fucking fantastic. I love it. I adore it. Plus, Generations Ultimate introduced the best Elder Dragon in the entire series. I ain't gonna have anyone talk about Valstrax bad, alright? Because Valstrax is fucking amazing. Okay. Validating files. Successfully validated. Alright. Now, we'll try one more time. We're gonna try one more time. I'm gonna turn into a slideshow one more time for you folks. And then I'm afraid I'm gonna have to declare Monhun Wilds just dead, you know? Because I got nothing. You're gonna be able, if it's still performing the way it was, you're gonna be able to see the exact moment the game starts draining my resources. Because you just need to look at me and be like, wow, he's really moving at 2 FPS right now. Play World. Here's how much I don't like World, Raiden. It's not on my Steam account anymore. It's gone. I don't have it. I do not have it on Steam anymore. That is how much I disliked World. But did you try Iceborne? I've played enough Monster Hunter to know that the Ultimate Edition doesn't change gameplay enough for me to justify playing a version of Monster Hunter that I cannot fucking stand. And this is somebody who played Tri. Do you know what Tri had? Oh, I was talking about Frenzy and 4. I was talking about Hoonter arts and Generations. Do you know what Tri had? Tri had swimming. Do you understand how painful swimming was in Monster Hunter Tri? The answer is a lot. Have you ever considered hunting a monster like Lagiacrys while swimming? Lagiacrys is a lightning leviathan that swims. Lagiacrys was also a monster introduced in Monster Hunter Tri. The first time you encounter it while you're underwater. When I tell you it was the scariest fucking moment, I was like, oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck, I'm out. No, please, I don't want to be in the water anymore. It was atrocious. It was awful. Okay, now it's gonna start rendering shortly. Yep, there it is. Yep, I can already see it. Online single player. Let's let it not be said. Let it not be said that I did not at least try. This just turned into a yap stream, didn't it? That's okay. Yep. It is, it's not tracking my motions. I am now a slideshow.
ギルドから特別な任務が届きました。アルシュベルドという文献にのみ名を残す
Shit's popping in.
モンスターの狩猟です。
Arkveld.
本任務はクエスト発行されています。私かあるいはテント内のクエストボードから受注してください。
I am currently running in 2 FPS.
どうか準備は念入りに。
Yeah, this is not like the other beta because the other beta ran smooth. I'm getting better FPS in game, but the FPS for my model is now worse. Chained Arkveld. Yeah, it's not looking good. Iceborne would have made you livid? Why do you say that? Holy shit, this is bad. This looks so bad. I am so sorry, folks, that you have to be subjected to this. And you know the worst part? I know it's something heavily intensive on my GPU because if you look at my Squonk Squad banner over there, the one that lists out people who have subbed to me before, even the text scrolling, which is very, very minimal on my GPU, is chugging. That's text. It's text rendering. Rendering text does not take much at all. But my GPU is being so taxed right now. Holy fuck. Honestly, what the fuck is this shit? Like the FPS here is maybe at 30. Hold on, I'm gonna try capping this real quick. Let me try capping this, see what happens. Why would Iceborne have made me livid? I'm honestly curious. I refuse to touch it for the same reason I refuse to touch World. Let's set it to I set it to 30 and I see no difference. I set it to 30 and I see no difference, so I must have been hovering around 30 in the first place. Clutch claw mechanic, it's like a precursor to the wound mechanic, softening up monster hit zones. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the wound mechanic, honestly. It doesn't feel too good. It feels sort of disjointed to have to go into another targeting mode to suddenly attack weak points. Honestly, I think Rise may have done it better, because Rise had a whole bunch of different stuff that you could do with breaking monster parts and shit and charging up your wire bugs. But it feels kind of jarring, the wound mechanic in this one. I don't know if I'm that much of a fan. At the moment, at least. Yeah, my model's definitely taking a hit on this. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys. If you don't have a problem with it, then I'll try the hunt. If you have a problem with it, then we're going to have to call it for Monhan. And hey, again, I was right, guys. Never pre-order. Do not pre-order. Even if you play a demo, don't pre-order. Do not pre-order until reviews and benchmarks for the finished product have been released, because if you pre-order and then they release another beta, just like this situation, how would you feel? Switch if you aren't having a good time with it. Nah, I say switch. It's not that I'm not having a good time with it. It's that I know that my model currently looks like shit and it's chugging like crazy. No point in trying to force it. Yeah. Then there was the clagger where you could wall bang a monster. Wall bang? What do you mean wall bang? Yeah. Yeah, this looks like poo poo butt. This looks like poo poo butt. Save and quit. You could make the monster headbutt a wall with the clutch claw. Well, you could do that with your wire bugs too. Well, actually, you could do that with mounts. Like you would mount the monster, and you could kind of stabby, 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 and maybe knock it into a wall. Most of the time, it was stabby, 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 make it knock over. It's a good time. Mounting also, mounting was a mechanic. Mounting and frenzy were both mechanics that were only really supposed to be in 4 and 4 Ultimate. But the community as a whole adored mounting so much. Je suis monté. They loved mounting creatures so much, giggity, that they brought it back for Gen. They brought it back for a world. They, like, mounting became a core mechanic, but it was honestly supposed to be a worlds only thing, just like in Try. I think actually up to Try, between Try and 4U, they changed a central mechanic. There used to be medium bowguns. Those were a thing. We had medium bowguns. We don't have those anymore. They got rid of those. I do not miss swimming though. I do not want swimming to come back. Swimming was atrocious. Please don't make us swim anymore. There is some next level terror when you're in a very large piece of open water and you look to the side and you see a monster the size of like a skyscraper suddenly swim into the zone you're in, and you're like, oh no. Because the Lagiacrus has lightning and you are in seawater. I don't think I need to explain how that's a bad combination for anything that's in the ocean. That's just a bad all around. God, what happened to the beta, I wonder? Honestly, like, this is concerning. Like, if this is indicative of the finished product, I'm worried. I'm very worried. As long as the monster wasn't enraged and you had slinger ammo, you could clutch claw the face to name them the wall, knock them over. When they'd recover, they'd enrange. It was a way to force it in range for skill activations. Ah, okay. I'm more of an exhaust player. I run impact files on my charge blade, so I'm more of a well, I prefer impact files on my charge blade. I never really liked elemental, so I'm kind of the guy who's trying to stun the shit out of the monster, which is, god, fucking, as a former longsword main, I am ceaselessly embarrassed by longsword mains nowadays, because they're like, I want to be by the head. You go to the tail where you belong. No, I'm gonna be by the head and trip everyone that could stun the monster, because the head does more damage. Fucking longsword mains. The head is the area of hammers, of hunting horns, and if you know what you're doing, charge blades. Because if you're running an impact file charge blade and you're by the head, then you can knock every one of those explosions right into its dome and knock it over. Same with hunting horn. Hunting horn is the primary source of exhaust. Fantastic. And I don't think I need to explain why hitting a monster in the head with a giant fucking hammer is good to put the monster down. Like, I feel that that's pretty straightforward. Boop, since I'm yapping. Oh, well, that's depressing. That's really depressing, because there's a lot of people who are saying, like, they're having the same issues that I am. I wonder why that is. I wonder what they honestly changed. Ah! Get out of here, bear. Just looking at the community hub is hurting my soul. You got a lot of people who are really... Oh my god. Ah! Hold on. This is so fucking indicative of fucking world babies. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna read the title. I'm gonna read the title for you guys. What do y'all like about the beta? In parenthesis right after that. In all caps, in parenthesis right after that. No complaining. Hey guys, what do you think about the beta? Don't actually criticize it though. Don't criticize the beta. But what do you think about it? But don't criticize it though. Don't do that. But tell me what you think about it, because I'd like that. But also don't actually tell me what you think about it. God, that is so indicative of world babies. I swear. I'm ugh. I try and stay at the middle slash feet of monsters in multi. Well, if you're running Gunlance, that's not a bad place to be. So Gunlance is unique in that you're... Tell me about it without telling me about it. Well, tell me what you like about it, but don't actually give me any criticism for things that they fucked up. Hi, I am starting this thread because I want to see some positive remarks about this game. Everyone is being very negative because the beta isn't optimized. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with... Everyone's being really negative and pointing out an objective fact about something that's wrong. Look, I know the game is programmed that the second you boot it up, a little robot comes out of your computer and punches you directly in the nuts, but you shouldn't criticize it for that. You shouldn't be mean and be negative. That's just being negative. No, I'm not being negative. I'm pointing out the fact that a little robot popping out of my computer punching me in the nuts is really bad. That's not being negative. That's just an objective fact. What? What? What do you mean? As somebody who has played Monster Hunter for a long time, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Holy shit. But Tachikoma, you play Gunlance, right? If you're playing Gunlance, Gunlance is in a unique position because your explosive delivery, it's like shatter shells for bowgun, or god, what are they called? Cluster, I guess, cluster rounds, whatever the fuck explosive rounds are called. That's been a while since I played explosive bowgun. You're able to deliver explosions like a charge blade. So honestly, you're not supposed to be at the head or the tail. You're not even supposed to be in the middle. You are supposed to know where on the monster is a hard point, because hard points are points that can be broken, and then just break those. You're a part breaker. That's what the Gunlance has always been good at. Except for in Generations, because the motion values were nerfed to shit. Oh, poor Gunlance. It got done so dirty, which is really bad because in Generations, that was the one where Gunlance got like swifty fast, zoom zoom fun times. And the ability to make a literal thermonuclear bomb on demand. If you think Wyvern Fire was fun, dude, you were able to generate something with like 6 times the force of Wyvern Fire with your Hunter arts. It's hilarious. Like the full concentrated power of the sun directly in the thing's face. It's a blast, literally. And figuratively. How to make the game less ugly. Jesus Christ. Oh, that is definitely a Porygon. That is, yeah, it's definitely a Porygon. Ugh. It's weird because I'm used to like looking in places like this and seeing a bunch of things where they're talking about like game mechanics, but nobody's talking about the mechanics. They're talking about how poorly optimized this thing is. Jesus. Not recommended. 1.1 hours on record. Posted February 7th. Quote, state of gaming in 2025. Fuck, that's funny. Well, that's sad. He's got more luck trying to get positive feedback on Veilguard forums than this beta. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't. Hold on. We're going into this thread, by the way. We're going into this thread. I want to see what people have to say. Everything. This game will be peak. No, it won't. Could make myself a cute goth GF hunting waifu. Okay, like, look guys, if you want to play a game where you can make yourself a cute waifu to hunt monsters with, there's better games that you could do that with. Just saying, there's a couple better games that are kind of like Monster Hunter that you could do that with. I like that it'll let me avoid a day one or early purchase. Holy shit, that is savage. I like that it let me avoid a day one early purchase. Oof, ouch. Carrying a second weapon is nice. That's right. The second weapon mechanic isn't as egregious as I thought it would be. What page are you on? The positive reviews thing. The one where he only wanted positivity. QOL improvements. I like that it let me avoid a day one or early purchase. Reply. The uninstall button works really well too. Oof. Yeah, they optimized that part well, at least. Oof. Oh my god. That's... It saved me $70. Oh no. I really love the Butch Smithy lady. Really revs my engine. My brother in Christ. That's still not as good as the man. The man is probably the best Smith. The man was in Monhunt 4. Just the best. He was the Smith, right? It's been so long since I played Monhunt 4. I need to play it again. Not having a real Monster Hunter hub is bad. It's making me sad. It doesn't feel like a real Monster Hunter hub. Yeah, that is a thing. Like hub taverns where you can sit down with your friends and fucking have a round of beers and drink until you pass out, and arm wrestle and all this other shit has been like core to the Monster Hunter experience. So I kind of miss that. That's true. Aiming is nice. Oh god. Fucking people are trashing focus mode. This is the positivity thread, by the way. Game looks pretty, game looks pretty, game looks pretty. I'm trying to find the actual funny ones. They're few and far in between. I love the swag axe. Ugh. The camps are shown to have that gathering type feel in multi when the game launches. No, because there's a difference between a hunter hub has always been like, so you had your main village, but the hunter hub was a place separate from the main village. That was its own enclosed area. That was like you and the boys just hanging out at the tavern, you know? That was one of my favorite parts about hunting hubs. Except for, I guess, Dendorma. Dendorma was you and the boys hanging out with a really giant fucking weirdo, so I guess that's not the same, but you know. Arkveld. Didn't get to hunt Arkveld, so I can't say anything about that. Lance moveset is nice. Endemic life can be caught with a net. Okay, so that's neat. Arkveld. The beta doesn't have Denuvo, so that's a plus. Yeah, I guess that's a plus. I'm surprised it doesn't have Denuvo from how it's running. I would expect a game running this poorly to have Denuvo in it. I loved it. It saved me $60 and made me love Monster Hunter Rise even more. Okay, that was the last funny of them. The rest of them are just lasers. But goddamn, that's even in the positivity thread, people are like, I like how well the uninstall button works. I like the fact that it saved me $70. I like the fact that it told me I shouldn't purchase it in the first day. I like the fact that it made me like Rise even more. That's not a good thing about a game at all. Fuck, now I'm sad. Oh well. Well shit, what do you guys want to see instead? Oh wow, I am almost out of time, aren't I? I spent almost an entire 2 hours just yapping at you guys. Look, I can talk about Monster Hunter for hours. I've been playing this game for a long time, since like I want to say 20, what is it, 2011? 2010? I've been playing Monhunt for a long time. I really like Monhunt, so I'm able to talk about this shit for a really long time. Played Peggle. I don't think I have Peggle. Oh, but Peggle Deluxe is only 74 cents. And Peggle Nights is only 99 cents. I think I'd rather get Peglin. Have you guys heard of Peglin? How much time you got left? Like 30 minutes. Actually, like 20 minutes. Peglin is like Peggle, but you're playing as a goblin. And it's like a dungeon crawler, but with Peggle. It's pretty fucking weird. It's cute, but it's weird. I take it back. It's adorable, but it's weird. Stretch. Yeah. We do the yap then. Yeah, it's seeming that way. I'm tempted to just fire up something like Warframe, but with that I'm likely to get distracted for another 2 hours. Jesus, plus I'd have to change the game. I'd have to change the game on Twitch, and I'd have to change the name of the stream, and it's such a pain in the ass. I'm too lazy for this shit. I love you guys, but I'm too lazy for this shit. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'd have to change that's what I mean, Touchcomb. If I were to do Belly of the Beast, I'd have to change everything. I can't advertise a Monster Hunter stream and then give people Warframe. That would just be weird. If I had Rise on PC, I'd just boot up Rise. Hello guys, I'm here to show you the superior Monster Hunter. Look at the cute dog. Isn't he cute? Isn't he adorable? How cute he is. Give me admin and I'll do it for you. My brother in Christ. No, no, it's not that serious. It's really not that serious, my guy. This is just me grousing about me being let down by the beta. I'm really disappointed with how they did. Although this does teach me an important lesson. I definitely do need to get to a 2 PC setup. So Natris, if you out there, buddy, if you can hear me, if you can hear my plea, I need to start shopping for a secondary primary game rig. Something that is only there to play games and that is it. And then my current PC will take the video feed from that one and it will stream, like, because I can capture the second one input via capture card, and I can just feed that into the PC that I'm using now and use a 2 PC setup, and that'd probably be the best thing I could do. Just run my USB off of a USB switch hub and then just switch USB inputs over to my OBS computer whenever I need to change anything, and then switch it back to the game computer. Because the way I see it, if I have a hardware partition down the line between my game resource management or my game resource taking thing, the system that's running the game, holy fuck, my brain is turning off. The system that is running the game and the system that is running the stream, if I have a hardware partition between the two, we won't encounter situations like this where I turn into a fucking slideshow and I have to not completely play the game, because I can play. It was running at 30 FPS, but it was running at 30 FPS to the detriment of the entire rest of the stream, and that's not something I'm willing to do. I would rather sit here and yap at you guys than make the whole stream look like a fucking slideshow. Gamer Nexus just reviewed the new CyberPower PC. The summary is, it could have been good, it just needs a better CPU cooler. Oh. What are the odds of me being able to buy something that's not running Windows 11, Natris? Please tell me. I just want something that's not running Windows 11. I am... Significant other's laptop that we use to watch anime downstairs runs Windows 11. And every time I boot it up to put on a show, there's this little ball of condensed rage in my chest that I feel every single time I have to interact with any Windows 11 system at all. It is so bad. It is the worst operating system I have ever experienced. It is garbage. It is so fucking terrible. It's amazing how bad they made just the graphics, just the GUI, just the GUI by itself is so fucking bad. I feel that ball of rage inside me grow just a little bit whenever I try and put on an episode of One Piece or Dungeon Meshi or Freerun. It's just like, wow, this is like the worst thing they could have done to Windows. It feels like a fucking Mac. And if I wanted a fucking Mac, I would be using a Mac. I'm not using a Mac, I'm using Windows. Why did they try and turn Windows into a Mac? This is garbage. It's terrible. I hate it. Oh, you say we figured if we made our user interface just a little bit more like the Mac, we'd attract some of the Mac customers. No, all you're doing is chasing away Windows customers because Linux exists. And I'd rather use that. Oh, fuck me. Not unless you install Windows 10 manually. Yeah, but even if I install Windows 10 manually, how soon are they going to force me to update to Windows 11? Oh, life is pain. Life is pain, chat. Is it time for me to move over to Linux, Natris? Disable updates? Yeah, that's an option. But is it time for me to move over to Linux? I think it might be time for me to move over to Linux. What do you think? It might be time. Do you think I could get a rig and set it up for gaming entirely with Linux? I wonder if that's possible. Because Steam Deck runs 100% off of Linux, you know? That's most of what Steam OS is based off of. Linux do be real nice. Yeah. God, that's disappointing. God, that's just really, really sad. I don't... I'm at a loss for words with how badly that thing performed. Truly, I am at a loss for words. I have ran really graphically intensive games. There are problems such as no support for Goa XLR and Elgato products. Oh, so the problems are no support for all of the hardware that I use. Hey, are you sure you don't want to throw the Rode microphone on there as well? Because if you throw the Rode microphone on the list of unsupported products, you'd have the trifecta running. Because I have an Elgato camera, an Elgato Stream Deck, a Rode mic, and a Go XLR sound deck. So pretty much you just listed out everything I use to make my stream go. So yeah, that's gonna be a no on Linux, I guess. I don't want to use Windows 11, man. I know I sound like a whiny little bitch right now, but I really don't want to use Windows 11. But if I get a new computer, it has to be Windows 11 because that's all you can buy on the market nowadays, because they're trying to phase out Windows 10 because fuck actually good user experiences, I guess, is what we're going for nowadays for Microsoft. We need a new operating system that isn't shit. And I wish Linux was there. I really wish Linux was there because Microsoft and Apple both are shitting the bed so hard when it comes to like actually good OSs and straightforward user experiences. And yet nothing has rushed in to fill the gap. Have you noticed that no OS has really rushed in to fill that gap? And Linux feels like it's being suppressed like fucking crazy. I honestly don't. I'm surprised Linux hasn't been strangled out yet. I think the only reason Linux is still flourishing the way it is right now is because it's pretty much open source and anyone can do anything they want with it. I think if it was a company running Linux, they'd already been buried by either Microsoft or Apple. Which tells me that the suppression of new OSs is likely entirely artificial because, you know, fuck it. Like, think about it. We live in a world where the two most popular OSs right now on mobile are Google-based Android and Apple-based iOS, right? On PC side, the two most popular are Apple OS and Windows. Why hasn't Google even tried to make a desktop OS, I wonder? Like one that's as widespread as Windows. I know we have some of the Chromebooks that run sort of a modified Arch, but it's not the same. Linux is alive because the world runs on it. Well, that's just the thing. The world runs on it because it's so adaptable, because it's open source, because you can make it do whatever the fuck you want. And this has officially become a Yap stream, hasn't it? I just wanted to hunt monsters, guys. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to hunt monsters. I wanted to hunt monsters. I didn't want to think about like optimization. I didn't want to think about me needing to buy a new PC in order to have a 2 PC setup. I didn't want to think about any of this. All I wanted to do was hunt monsters. And yet, here I sit. Not hunting monsters. Yapping the fucking night away. Ugh. Sad. Really sad. It's sad. Well, if I was somebody like, wait, what the fuck? What is this? Oh, that's right. I forgot. I was letting Significant Other play a game earlier. I was like, where are these new trading cards coming from? I was letting her play a game I got for her. You remember, guys, a while back I was talking about a cute game I saw called Cat Quest, and I thought it was like really silly looking. I got it for her. She seemed to like it. She likes cat. She likes cute games. It's a pretty cute game with cats. Anyway, I just wanted to hunt monsters, man. There's a GitHub for the Go XLR on Linux. Don't give me hope, man. Don't give me hope. Linux is alive because it's so adaptable and open source. The problem is nobody has buckled down and made something that could put Windows and iOS in its place and still be open and useful and friendly. Oh, that's where you were playing that earlier. Oh, it wasn't me, it was her. She was at my computer. I was taking a nap because my head was fucking killing me. It's still killing me, but I'm trying to power through. Alright, folks. I know this was a Yap stream. I know that I wasn't able to hunt monster. I know this Hoonter could not hunt, and I'm very sorry for that, but it's not optimized. You guys saw the slideshow that the stream became. It did not look good. Good night, Raiden. So I may see you guys tomorrow. Honestly, I'm probably gonna have to drive out to New York, which is hours and hours and hours away from me, on account of the fact that we need to go handle that family emergency I talked about. If that's the case, I will let you guys know. But thank you for spending some time with me, and I will see you when I can, and I'll let you know via the Discord as always. Bye for now.